Have you ever found yourself constantly chasing after a woman, only to feel like you're never truly a priority in her life? You make yourself available at all times. You adjust your schedule to fit her needs, and yet she doesn't seem to value your time or efforts. Why does this happen? Why is it that despite your best efforts, the more you give, the less you receive in return? Could it be that the very actions you're taking to win her over are the same ones causing her to lose respect for you? In this video, we'll explore the behaviors that lead men to lose their value in a woman's eyes, and how you can shift the dynamic by focusing on self-respect, emotional control, and clear boundaries. You'll learn why seeking validation is a surefire way to diminish your worth, and how emotional detachment, confidence, and personal growth can make you irresistible to women. If you're tired of being a backup plan and want to become someone a woman can't afford to lose, this video is for you. You are not a priority because you act like one. One of the most common reasons why men aren't treated as a priority is that they act as if they are always available. When you constantly drop everything for her, respond to her messages immediately, and rearrange your life to accommodate her, you send the message that your time isn't valuable. You're making yourself her backup plan. Women are attracted to men who have their own lives, goals, and priorities. When you make yourself too available, it signals to her that you're not doing anything else with your time, and your worth starts to diminish in her eye. Think about it. If you're always at her beck and call, she doesn't have to put in any effort to win you over. You're handing her all the power in the relationship by allowing her to dictate the terms. This dynamic is inherently unbalanced. If you want to be treated as a priority, you need to stop acting like one. Your time, energy, and attention should be valuable. When you start to prioritize your own goals, passions, and needs, she will start to see you as someone she needs to put in effort to keep. You must take control of your own life and stop making her the center of your universe. Stop chasing validation. It's easy to fall into the trap of constantly seeking validation from a woman. You might think that if you prove how much you care or how available you are, she will see your worth and reciprocate. Unfortunately, this strategy rarely works. In fact, seeking validation from her shows weakness, and women are often repelled by it. Men who are constantly trying to gain approval from women, whether through gestures, attention, or reassurance, are signaling that they don't value themselves enough. When a man doesn't value his own time or worth, it becomes difficult for others to value him either. Women are drawn to men who are secure in themselves and their lives. They want someone who doesn't need constant reassurance to feel good about themselves. By focusing on building your self-worth from within, you stop relying on external validation. Instead of chasing her attention, focus on living a fulfilling life. When you stop seeking approval, you'll find that women start to value you for who you are, not for what you can give them. Emotional detachment is power. One of the most attractive qualities a man can possess is emotional detachment. This doesn't mean being cold or distant, but rather it's the ability to remain calm and unaffected by a woman's emotional fluctuations. When you stop reacting to her behavior or playing into emotional games, you take control of the relationship dynamic. Emotional detachment doesn't mean you stop caring or being emotionally available. It simply means that you are not relying on her emotional responses to determine your own emotional state. By practicing emotional detachment, you stop seeking approval or attention from her, and instead, you focus on your own happiness and well-being. When you are unaffected by her mood swings or manipulative tactics, you regain control and become much more attractive. Women crave emotional stability and control, and when you demonstrate that you are emotionally grounded, they will begin to respect you more and seek your attention. 4. Set boundaries that demand respect. Setting boundaries is essential in any relationship. Boundaries protect your time, energy, and self-worth, and they show that you value yourself. Women will often test boundaries to see how far they can push, but if you fail to set and enforce limits, you risk being disrespected and undervalued. For instance, if you constantly respond to last-minute plans or drop everything to meet her needs, You're not respecting your own time, and she will lose respect for you. Boundaries are a clear indication of how much you value yourself, and they should be non-negotiable. If she cannot respect your time or efforts, then it's time to pull back. Don't be afraid to say no or prioritize your own life. When you consistently show that you respect yourself, others will follow suit. Remember, boundaries are not just about saying no. They are about communicating your standards for how you want to be treated and being firm about upholding them. 5. Actions speak louder than words. Words can be powerful, but without corresponding actions, they mean little. Women are more attracted to men who show consistency through their actions, rather than those who try to convince them with empty promises. If you tell a woman that you value her but don't show it through your actions, she will see right through you. Actions demonstrate your true intentions and values. For example, if you say you're busy with work or personal goals, but continue to drop everything for her, your actions contradict your words. To build genuine attraction, make sure your actions align with what you say. Show her that you have your own life, ambitions, and goals. When she sees that you're consistent, reliable, and committed to your own path, she will begin to respect you more and view you as a true priority. 6. Master the art of mystery. Predictability can be a relationship killer. When you're always available and share every detail of your life with her, there's no mystery left. To maintain her interest, you need to leave some things to the imagination. This doesn't mean playing games or being deceptive, but rather allowing her to discover new things about you over time. The art of mystery is about creating curiosity and keeping her intrigued. When you focus on building your own life, pursuing your passions, and maintaining your independence, you automatically create a sense of mystery. She will want to know more about you, what you're doing, and what makes you tick. By keeping some things to yourself and not always sharing every detail, you create a dynamic where she is chasing your attention instead of the other way around. 7. Reclaim your time and power. When you constantly rearrange your life for her, you send the message that you don't have anything else that's important to you. Your time becomes less valuable, and as a result, she may begin to lose respect for you. Women are drawn to men who have their own goals and priorities, and who don't put everything on hold just to please them. Reclaiming your time and power means making yourself a priority. When you stop adjusting your schedule for her and start prioritizing your own needs, you not only reclaim control over your life, but you also become more attractive. You must demonstrate that your goals and ambitions come first, and when you do, she will start to see you as someone who has his life together and someone worth investing in. 8. Reciprocity rule. Relationships should be reciprocal. If you're putting in all the effort and receiving little in return, you're being played. Women respect men who know their value and won't tolerate unequal effort in a relationship. When you notice that you're giving more than you're receiving, it's time to pull back. This shift in the dynamic will force her to reassess her position and realize your worth. Demanding reciprocity doesn't mean being rude or selfish, but rather, it means ensuring that the effort and energy you put into the relationship are matched. When both partners contribute equally, the relationship becomes stronger and more fulfilling. If she isn't putting in the same effort, then it's time to stop chasing and start focusing on yourself. 9. Turn rejection into power. Rejection is never easy, but it's important to view it as an opportunity rather than a setback. Rejection doesn't define your worth. It's simply an indication that this particular person may not be right for you. Instead of letting rejection affect your self-esteem, use it as a chance to grow and improve. Analyze what went wrong, learn from it, and move forward stronger. Rejection can be empowering. It frees you from investing your time and energy into someone who doesn't value you. When you stop taking rejection personally, you take back your power and turn it into an opportunity to focus on personal growth. 10. Become her emotional anchor. Women crave stability and emotional control in a partner. When you remain grounded and unshaken during her emotional ups and downs, you provide a sense of stability that she finds deeply attractive. Being her emotional anchor means being the calm presence in the midst of chaos, the person she can rely on when things get tough. Staying emotionally stable doesn't mean suppressing your emotions, but rather managing them in a way that doesn't let external circumstances control your reactions. When you demonstrate this level of emotional maturity, you become someone she can trust and depend on. The scarcity principle states that when something is in limited supply, it becomes more valuable. The same applies to your availability. If you're always there, always responding, and always accommodating, you lose your value. When you create scarcity by focusing on your own life and goals, you make her chase your attention. By being less available, you create a sense of urgency and intrigue. She will start to realize that she might lose you if she doesn't make an effort. This makes you more desirable, as women are naturally drawn to men who have other priorities and are not always accessible. 12. Becoming the man she can't afford to lose. The ultimate goal is to become the best version of yourself, a man who values his time, his goals, and his self-worth. By mastering emotional control, setting boundaries, and prioritizing personal growth, you become someone who is not only attractive, but indispensable. When you stop chasing and start living your best life, you become the man she can't afford to lose. By putting yourself first, you attract women who respect you, value your time, and are genuinely interested in building a relationship with you. The key to becoming a priority in her life is to stop acting like one and start acting like a man who has everything he needs within himself.